The most important versions 8.3.0 features, measurements and improvements are presented and will be demonstrated in this video tutorial. 4x4 screen layout. A new layout selection 4x4 was added. Open the study for viewing. Go to the toolbar and press Layout. Select the 4x4 screen layout option from the drop-down list. Add the images for viewing by dragging them to the viewports. Another option is to select the viewport first and then simply press on the thumbnail of the series. Repeat the same actions to fill all viewports. To change the layout, just go to the toolbar and choose Other option. Time intensity curve. The measurement to visualize the lesion's behavior by plotting the region of interest intensity values over time after the administration of contrast material. Press Preload the study. Go to the toolbar and press Measure. Select Time Velocity Curve from the drop-down list. Press Add button in the dialog window. Hover the cursor over the area of interest and click the left mouse button. The system immediately determines the intensity values in all phases at the point, and displays it on a graph. If there are more regions of interest, repeat the same steps. In order to save the graph as a secondary capture, click Save as Secondary Capture button in the dialog window. After saving, secondary capture will appear as a separate series. Splitting into two panels. Possibility to split viewports into two panels. Configurable in User Settings. Double-click on an image to enlarge to full viewport. Double-click on a zoomed image to return to the original layout. Go to the Settings and choose Viewer tab. Scroll to the Split Layout section. In the Number of Panels row, select 2 option and save settings. Refresh the page so the changes in settings will be applied. Press Preload the study icon and drag the images to the viewport. Now double-click on an image and the image is expanded inside active left panel. Double-click on image and hold Alt button. Expand the image to the opposite panel. Double-click on an image and the image is expanded inside the right panel. There are more options to expand the images to panels. Double-click between two images, expand both images inside the active panel. Works clicking on both vertically or horizontally neighboring viewport edges. Double-click on the crossing of 4 images, expand 4 images at once. Double-click on an expanded image, switch back to its original layout. Comparison study. The comparison study's date is highlighted in the gray color. Open patient study list by pressing on patient history icon. Add the study from patient history window to the viewer. After the second study is added, the comparison study's date is highlighted. Highlighting appears on info labels in the viewport, and in the thumbnails bar. If the second study is closed, the highlighting disappears. 4D tools for working with studies that have not only space but also time parameters. Possibility to construct 4D series and hide or show a 4D slider bar. Search for the required series in the thumbnail bar. Drag the series to the viewport. Choose the 4D Tools function from the toolbar. Select the Construct 4D Series from submenu. The system opens a virtual series creation dialog with possibility to mark or unmark series. Series with the same number of instances will be selected by default. To create a virtual series, press the Create button. A thumbnail for the virtual series is displayed at the bottom of the thumbnail list of the study. The virtual series opens in the active viewport, and the 4D slider is shown. 4D slider bar has the ability to play automatically through time points or pause playing. It is possible to reduce or increase the speed of playing. Possibility to hide or show 4D slider bar by activating it in submenu of 4D tools. Align and lock feature, aligning labels and controls. If align and lock is activated, labels and buttons are moved to opposite side than the image is aligned. Align and lock icons are also available in the viewport for MG images. Press the align and lock icon to align the image and keep it locked to the selected border. Go to the Settings and choose Viewer tab. Find the section, Info Labels and Controls opposite to align and lock. Select Enable option and save settings. Refresh the page so the changes in settings will be applied. Now click on Align and Lock icon in the viewport to align the images. This time the info labels and controls were moved to opposite side than the images were aligned. When Align and Lock function is activated, the images are locked to the selected borders while using zoom and pan functions. Segmentation tools. Interpolation feature. The tool provides the ability to automatically fill intermediate images with segments between 2, 3 or more user-segmented images. Go to the toolbar and open the segmentation dialog window. Click on the new icon. The system creates a new segmentation. To change the color of the segmentation, click on Color box and pick a color in the dialog window. First, segment the images using the contour function. Draw the starting region of interest. Possibility to adjust the transparency of the lesion. Scroll to the desired instance and draw the ending region of interest. After the first and last segments are finished, click on Interpolation Action button. The system fills with segments intermediate images that have not been manually segmented. The segments created by the interpolation function are more transparent and do not have a bold outline. After reviewing the results of the interpolation, press Accept icon to accept the interpolation or reject it. The system aligns the automatically created segments and displays them on a vertical slider. New measurements, Closed Polygon and Repulsor tool. Closed Polygon, the region of interest with curved lines. Repulsor tool for adjusting closed polygon. Click on Measure menu and select Closed Polygon tool. Mark the points around the area of interest by clicking the mouse button. The system connects the points as you place them. Double-click the last point to finish marking. Possibility to move the polygon or adjust its contour by dragging the points. Select Repulsor tool in Measure menu. Hold the mouse button pressed and drag towards the line to adjust its contour. Repeat the same steps to adjust the polygon's line from the other side. Copy measurement values. Possibility to copy measurements values to the clipboard. Create a measurements. Draw a line, measure an area, an ellipse, a rectangle, or any other measurement. The ability to copy the value of measurements to the clipboard allows to work faster and prevent errors instead of manually writing the data. Click on the Copy to Clipboard icon and paste the values. When copied, the clipboard content may be pasted to any source. Repeat the same steps with all measurements. Those values are needed to be copied. Cine mode, video, and multi-frame control bars. The new design of control bars. Click on the Cine mode tool in the toolbar. To switch the movie playing off or on, click pause or play button. To view frame by frame, use the previous instance and next instance buttons. To increase or decrease the frame rate, click plus or minus icons correspondingly. The changed number of frames per second is applied immediately. Using Cine mode, all series images could be played as movie. To start playing the video, click play button. To stop playing and set the player to the beginning of video file, click the stop playback button. To turn the volume on, click the volume icon. To change the volume, drag the volume bar cursor or click on the volume bar. To stop the video, press pause. To start the multi-frame playing, click play button. To stop playing and set the player to beginning, click the stop playback button. To navigate frame by frame, use the next or previous instance buttons. To decrease or increase the frame rate, click minus or plus icons correspondingly. The changed number of frames per second is applied immediately. To stop the multi-frame playing, press pause button. Missed MPR functionality improvement. Possibility to rotate and flip reconstructions. Press the MPR and then choose Missed Oblique feature. When rotate function is activated, rotate the images using the mouse. Press on the rotate function and choose flip horizontal or vertical option from the drop-down menu. The images in the active viewports are flipped. Possibility to reset the manipulations by pressing on Reset All function in the toolbar. Thumbnails improvements. Possibility to add studied description to the thumbnails. Showing one thumbnail and icons of key objects, presentation state or segments next to it. Additional studied description label could be added to the thumbnails bar. If series has annotated images or are marked as key objects, icons are shown next to the series thumbnail. To access the images with additional data, use quick access controls in the viewport. Use chevron buttons to navigate through the images with additional data. Click on key object icon to view the series key objects. Press on annotation icon to view the list of the saved annotations. Mark the checkbox of the annotations to view. Possibility to select all or none. Histogram improvement. Y-axis zooming was added. Go to the toolbar, click Windowing and then choose Histogram. Histogram is a bar graph showing the distribution of pixel intensity data in an image. The Y-axis slider bar was added for a more detailed view of the number of pixels with specific values. Zooming in shows a more detailed range of values. Clear the cache. Possibility to remove the plugin cache, including Meddream created study, series or instance cache. Go to the toolbar, click Settings button and then choose Clear Cache. Also Clear the plugin caches option was added to clear the plugin caches. Select one option from Clear Cache drop-down list. Check on Also Clear the plugin caches option for clearing the plugin caches. Click the Clear button to initiate the removing of the selected content from the system cache. You can try new versions online demo with the newest features or download the zip package from SoftNeta website.